Hello students, welcome to JSM Learn. In today's video, we're going to learn some of the previous IIT JEE main questions and their solutions. So from the chapter thermodynamics, so particularly from the selected concepts of spontaneity, entropy, Gibbs energy change and equilibrium. So let us see the first question, students. So this one from the January shift 2026 shift 2. So in this they are given, it is noticed that PB plus 2 is more stable than PB plus 4. So stability they are comparing here. So next one, Sn plus 2 is less stable than Sn plus 4. Here PB plus 2 is more stable than PB plus 4 they have given, and Sn plus 2 is less stable than Sn plus 4. So observe the following reactions. Here two reactions they have mentioned here, and we have to identify the relation between these two. Okay, so Gibbs a free energy change. So whether they are negative or positive in these cases, you have to observe. So now for this, so first case Pb plus 2, I am identifying all the oxidation numbers. So here Pb plus 2 is in, Pb is in plus 4 oxidation state as oxygen minus 2. So now here this one will be in 0 oxidation state. Now here Pb in plus 2 state. So according to the first equation, whatever they have provided here, Pb plus 4 state 2, it is converting into Pb plus 2 state. So where they have mentioned here as Pb plus 2 is more stable than plus 4. So conversion of plus 4 to plus 2 is highly spontaneous process as the more stable product is produced. So according to that, delta H is going to be for spontaneous process negative, so less than 0. Now in the second case, so SnO2, so that means tin will be in plus 4 oxidation state, here it is 0. So here in this case, tin will be minus 2 oxidation state. So tin oxidation number, plus 2 oxidation state. So plus 4 2 it is converting into plus 2 oxidation state. Now here they have provided plus 2 is less stable than plus 4. That means here plus 4 2 it is converting into plus 2 means more stable substance never wants to convert into less stable substance. That means here a non-spontaneous process is taking place. So delta G in this case positive it will be. So for non-spontaneous process, so delta G1 is negative and delta G2 is positive. So option C is the correct answer for this. So let us see the next question, students. So consider the following data for the reaction. They have provided some reaction here at a 600 Kelvin. The delta G, okay, change in Gibbs free energy for this reaction in kilojoules per mole, we have to identify. So they have given the data here, delta H naught they have given, okay. So change in enthalpy and change in entropies for these particular reactant and product they have provided. So we have to identify change in Gibbs free energy. So as we know, delta G naught for the reaction is equals to delta H reaction enthalpy minus T into delta S naught, change in entropy for the reaction. So according to this, firstly we have to identify what? Change in reaction enthalpy can be identified what? Standard enthalpy change of products minus standard enthalpy change of reactants. So here if you observe, what are the products in this reaction? 2 into XY. So here for XY, delta H value is given 42. That means 2 into 42 minus of, here these are X2 and Y2 are reactants. Their value they have provided as 8 plus 80. So if you see here, we are going to get 42 multiplied by 2, 84 minus 88. That means is equal to minus 4 kilojoule per mole. Now let us see change in entropy. Delta R S naught is equals to products entropy change minus reactant entropy change. So here again products are what? XY. So 200 into 2. That means 400 directly we can write minus of 140 plus 250. We'll get this one as what? 400 minus 390. So delta Rs naught will get 400 minus 390. We'll get it as what? 10, but it is in joules. So on converting it into kilojoules, we'll get it as what? 10 to the power of minus 2 kilojoule per mole. So now delta GR naught is equals to, in this formula if you are substituting these values, so what we'll get? Minus 4 minus temperature we have what? 600 Kelvin. So 6 multiplied by 10 to the power of plus 2, I am writing this one as. Next, multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 to the power of minus 2. So, on simplification, we'll get this value as what? Minus 10 kilojoule per mole is the change in Gibbs free energy. So, that one is option B is the correct one in this case. So, now let us see the next question, students. So, here, consider the reaction. They have given one reaction at 300 Kelvin. If delta H naught, change in enthalpy they have given, and here what is K? Equilibrium constant also they have provided here. So change in enthalpy is kilojoules. Okay, K value also they have provided at the same temperature 300 Kelvin. Then the magnitude of delta S naught for the reaction in joule per Kelvin. Okay, so in joules they are asking. So some logarithm values also they have provided as you know the formula, delta G naught is equals to delta H naught minus T delta S naught. So before going to identify this one, let us see how we are going to identify delta G naught value. Delta G naught is equals to minus 2.303 RT log K. So now from this, on substituting all the values, 2.303 multiplied by R value, so they have provided 8.3. multiplied by temperature, how much they have provided in this? 300 Kelvin. So 300 log of K. Log of K value they have provided as 1.8 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 7. 10 to the power of minus 7. So on simplification of this one, so minus 2.303 multiplied by 8.3 multiplied by 300. So log 1.8 into 10 power minus 7 can be written as what? Log A multiplied by log 10 to the power of minus 7 is there. Log A plus log B. So minus here we'll get as 7. So this one delta G naught value. On simplification we are going to get this value as 384742 in joules. Okay, this one joule per mole we got this value. So now on substituting this value here, so from this we can write the formula as what? This formula can be written as what? Delta S naught is equals to delta H naught minus delta G naught upon T, temperature. So from this, delta S naught is equals to, what is delta H naught value they have provided here? This is what the value of delta H naught. So here they have given in kilojoules. So if you substitute this one, 28.4 minus delta G value we got as, in joules it is, I am writing it as 38 point, we can write it as what? 38.74 also, 38.742 in joules. So if you substitute this value, 38.742 upon, what is remaining here? Temperature. The temperature they have provided as 300. So on simplification of this one, delta S naught value, you will get it is as minus 34 joules. So that means answer is yours, nearest integer is, you can write the answer as 34. Like this easily you can solve the question, students. So go through the complete process how we have solved. So thank you all. Follow our channel for more solutions like this.